morning. I see so many faces. Do any of you know who I am? No, that's not who I am. But that's good, I'm glad that you know. My name is Heidie, and I sort of did this last minute, so I had a hard time thinking of what story to tell. So I said, oh, I should tell a good German story with a nice Universalist theme. So I thought, oh, maybe I could tell Hansel und Gretel. Also, that is actually not such a nice story. Because Hansel and Gretel, they wasted a lot of resources. They took a lot of bread and they threw it on the ground. And that's what you do. You share your bread with your friends and those less fortunate than you. Do you have a question? Well, right now I'm speaking English, but I also speak a little German, and we're going to talk about that in a second. The other problem with Hansel and Gretel is that there is a witch in the story, and there are many nice witches in the world, but this witch is not so nice. And I think that maybe she got a bon rap. You see, in the world, there are nice people, there are good Germans and there are bad Germans. I am a good German, there are some bad Germans, you can ask your parents about them when you're a little older. And there are good witches and bad witches. Like, there are a lot of people today who are witches and they're very nice and they don't mean to hurt anyone. Although I don't think that they made gingerbread houses, I wish they did, because that would be very cool. That is actually how you say cool in Deutsch. Would you like to say it with me? You say cool. Yeah, and so that's very good, thank you. So the witch, there's good witches like maybe Glinda from The Wizard of Oz, and then there's bad witches like Christine O'Donnell. It's okay, I'll tell you. So then I thought, maybe there's a German story that has maybe some more ideas in it about good and bad and evil and changing and being a good person. So I thought about one that was very good, but it turned out to be very long, and it was called Faust. I thought I won't share that one either. And then there's another very famous German writer, but his name is Kafka, and a lot of his stories don't end so very good. One of my favorite children's stories is called Der Regenbogenfisch. Has anyone heard of Der Regenbogenfisch? Nein? I was told that I couldn't read it because everyone reads it like every 3 months. The rainbow fish? You've heard of the rainbow fish? Oh, now you know. Here's the problem, is I can't tell you a story because you don't know any German. So I'm going to teach you some German, okay? Yes, but very quick, you must be schnell.
I'm already learning.
Ach du lieber, what can you say? Well,
I've got the so I can speak some Spanish.
that is also good. It's very good to learn a lot of languages because then you can talk to people that maybe you couldn't have talked to otherwise. So I think that it is good that you tell your Mutti and your Vater. Your Mutti is your mother, and your Vater, das ist your father. And other people that you love, you like your Tante, that's your aunt, or your uncle, that's your uncle, that you tell them every day, ich liebe dich. That means I love you. Can you say ich? Like when you saw a mouse, ich. Liebe. Dich. That means I love you. That's a very good thing to say to people. You should remember to say it very often, because sometimes it's easy to forget. Like maybe if you leave the strudel out overnight and you forget. Say, I'm sorry, but ich liebe dich. Does anyone know how to say I love you in Spanish? And Spanish, I can't remember how to say it in my own language. Spanish, danke, yeah. Does anyone know? I see a hand in the back. Can you tell us, please?
Te amo.
Te amo. Can you say te amo? What about Französisch? Anyone know Französisch? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. French, that's what you call it here in the Americas. Yeah, do you know how to say I love you in French? That's great. She says she's learning all kinds of languages. Well, in French you say, je t'aime. Je t'aime. Does anyone know how to say it in any other languages that they don't speak this morning? Oh yes, I see someone over here. I guess you don't need the microphone. How would you say it in ASL? Oh, that's very sweet. I feel very loved, and you didn't even have to use the words. That's so nice of you. Anyone know? Yes, over here.
In Czech, it's milovat.
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 Milovat. Milovat. Anyone know how to try that? Milovat. That's vague. If you meet a Czech person that you like very well, right away, you can say milovat. And they will be very surprised. Yes, over here, Mr. Anita Vermeer.
In Swedish, på svenska, jag älskar dig.
Ja, älskar dig. I know that part. I don't know the first part that you said.
På svenska means in Swedish.
Oh, på svenska, yeah. Oh, sounds good. I think you should get together with the zombie. You guys could talk a little bit. So that is all for today. I don't want to teach you too much because it might be schwer zu vergessen. You might forget it. It might be weak to forget. It might be, it doesn't matter. Nobody knows what I'm saying. So thank you very much for listening. And next time maybe I can read to you the Regenbogenfisch and you'll understand every word. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Emily Carroll. I'm the director of our Religious Exploration Program for children, youth, and young adults. If you're new to our church or you have any questions, I would love to speak with you after the service. I invite you to join me in the intergenerational Thanksgiving. We are blessed by the goodness and beauty of life.
For the gifts of life and love, we give thanks.
Thank you, Spirit of life.
We are blessed as men and women and children for the human family.
For sharing